Hey, Don Smith here, Evangelize Me, day 3 of the 40 days to transformation. Hey, today was a terrible day. I don't know, I was thinking about yesterday and thinking that maybe I didn't do a good job taking care of myself. I'm really battling right now with my, you'll hear this story as our class goes on, but I grew up in a really dysfunctional family, and so I have a really hard time with codependency and boundaries, and I worked on it for a long time and thought I did. Well, I did. I did a good job as far as I went, but the last couple of years, of course, has thrown everything out and changed everything, and so I feel like in lots of ways I'm just starting over. And so I made decisions yesterday, and today I second guessed them, and then today it just has been a battle all day, right from the moment I woke up with thoughts and feelings, and even though like I'm doing this class, right, I'm thinking like you know what it is, the emotions, the anxiety or the discouragement um, uh, have have the upper hand as far as the track in my brain, and so it's really hard to resist it when it has such strong emotions behind it, right? And so of course that's what we're dealing with this Lent. That's the idea. We're going to be talking about being aware of our thoughts and where our thoughts lead us, and then talking about the truth, talking about the lies that we have to battle in order to enter into the truth, and then focusing our thoughts. And so even though I know all these things, I'm kind of having to relearn them at a different level, which is really kind of a whole parallel of the spiritual life. Hollis and I have said for years that it seems like we reach a certain plateau of spiritual life where it's like, wow, this is amazing. We have we've grown a lot. We have faith. We have trust. And then we go through like a really difficult time, and it feels like just like every other difficult time in our lives. But of course it's not, because God is moving us forward. He's bringing us somewhere, and that it's kind of like peeling off the layers of an onion. And so the analogy that Hollis and I use is like we start climbing a ladder to go higher up and higher in the Lord, and that it's like once you start climbing that, it just turns into a fog, and it's like, this is the same ladder I've been on my whole life. And then it's not until you get to the next level and you get out of the fog and you realize, oh my gosh, look what God accomplished in that season, which is what we're trusting right now, right? So, God has brought us through a really difficult season, and He's healing us now. And so this is part of my healing process. Appreciate you sharing it. But, just so that man, this is a tough battle. Changing how you think, especially when you've been thinking wrongly. Changing your response to your emotions, to be able to affirm your emotions, but also affirm they are not the truth, right? And so, today, just kind of a flood of, all the wrong decisions I've made or things I've done wrong. And it's funny because everything you see, and when you're in that mood or that headspace, everything you see kind of piles up on that and kind of confirm it, right? See, I told you I was stupid. See, I told you did everything wrong. See, here's another example, right? And so it just seems to pile on, and that's when it makes it really difficult. So, hey, that's the update for today. Told you I'd be real. Praying for you that somehow God uses this process for me to encourage others. Hey, God bless you.